Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Ben. Ben was a curious and determined child, always full of questions about life and the world around him. But one question burned brighter than the rest. How could he achieve greatness? Ben had heard whispers in his village about a wise old man who lived atop the tallest hill. They said this man held the secrets to life's greatest mysteries. Determined to uncover these secrets, Ben packed a small bag and set off on the long, winding path to the hill. When Ben finally reached the hilltop, the sight took his breath away. The old man sat cross-legged under a grand oak tree, its leaves shimmering in the golden sunlight. His face was kind, with a twinkle in his eye that seemed to hold lifetimes of wisdom. Gathering his courage, Ben stepped forward. "Wise man," he began, "how can I achieve greatness?" The old man smiled, stroking his silver beard. "Ah, greatness," he mused. "If you work diligently, you will achieve it in 10 years. Ben frowned. 10 years? That felt like a lifetime. But what if I work harder? What if I dedicate every waking moment to my goal? He asked, his voice rising with determination. The old man's smile grew wider. In that case, 20 years. Ben blinked, confusion flickering across his face. Wait, how is that possible? The harder I work, the longer it will take. That doesn't make sense. The old man chuckled softly. And if you push yourself even more, my boy, it will take 30 years. Frustrated, Ben sat down at the wise man's feet. "I don't understand," he admitted. "The more effort I promise to give, the further away the goal seems. Why is that?" The wise man leaned forward, his voice gentle but firm. "Imagine, Ben, that you're climbing a tall tree to pick a ripe, juicy fruit at the top. If you keep your eyes fixed only on the fruit, dreaming of how sweet it will taste, you might lose your footing and fall." He paused, letting the words sink in. "But if you focus on each step, where to place your hands, how to balance your feet, you'll climb steadily and safely. And before you know it, the fruit will be within your grasp." Ben's eyes widened as he began to understand. "So, you're saying I shouldn't just think about the goal?" The old man nodded. "Exactly. When one eye is fixed on the goal, you have only one eye left for the path. But when you give your full attention to the journey, embracing every step, every challenge, every lesson, you'll find that greatness comes naturally." For the first time, Ben smiled. The frustration melted away, replaced by a newfound clarity. He realized that greatness wasn't just about reaching the top. It was about how he climbed, the effort he gave, and the lessons he learned along the way. As Ben began his journey back down the hill, the old man called out to him, "Remember, young one, greatness is not a destination, it is a way of being. Now climb well." And from that day on, Ben no longer worried about how long the journey would take. Instead, he focused on each step, embracing the process and trusting that the fruit would be sweeter when the time was right.